So there are different reasons for whining. Rafe has been whining for a day, right? Normally when people have a dog, until we meet, they reward this. They pet it because you're trying to hush them up. So we tend to do things like, oh my God, Rafe, hush. I hate that whining. Why are you yelling? Yeah. All right. So that is for me, this is he's not terribly anxious as he is excited. This is more of adrenaline being excited. Well, this is impatience.
Yeah. Okay.
He wants to go do something.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Good boy.
Other dogs, they whine like, oh my God, I want to go see that dog. I want to go see that. And others, when they're anxious, they whine. So there's different reasons. So anytime we're dealing with a dog, we always want to go back and think about what is the intention? Why? Why are they doing it? Because if he's whining for impatience, I'm going to treat him differently than, I just want to go see that dog.
Yeah.
Or anxietal, when I want to kind of get you to snap out of an anxietal moment, I'll be doing a lot of interruption.
Could he be doing it for all those reasons?
Yeah, he's not anxious. Number one, he sees horses, and I know that he's a hunter, so he wants to probably try to go bite horses.
What you're doing is to go a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
So shorten up a little bit on the leash.
There you go.
Try this. A little bit. Let's try less is more.
So right now, you can see what he's focused on.
There's so much
I
fun
want
here.
to go over there.
Yeah.
I want to go over there. Like if he were talking to me, if I was his voiceover,
There's so much stuff.
I
have fun
want
with
to
you.
go to the horses.
Yeah,
I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we think of that because he's trying to kill baby goats, but he's a dog. And
It's also like getting mad at a cat for killing a bird or a mouse.
yeah, I mean, you can't beat up a dog when he's never been socialized to it.
Right.
That is a prey animal, and he is a predator animal. It's full Mother Nature in
Did you
in
correct
play.
him and tell him he can't do
Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, just because naturally he wants to do it doesn't mean that we get to do it, right?
We worked through that. Then we had a nice goat dinner.
Oh, but that's part of the education, right? Like, you may not kill the goats. You may not bite the goats. You may not even look at the goats like you want to kill the goats. You have to ignore them. And so if the goats are in that little front yard by Josh and they're there, he has to leave them alone a lot. There's a handful of them. Him, Liam, Ellie.
There's a handful.
They just have never been around them, so they are,
It's exciting.
yes,
Very
it's very arousing.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Rick Hayes. Are you buried?
Relax.
Baby, when I got him, he was 6 months old. He'd never been hung with people. He had no trauma. There was no bad stuff.
That's good.
When they get really high on adrenaline and they're doing this repetitive bark, 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 that produces a lot more adrenaline, and it couples it with like endorphins. Makes them feel good, makes them feel kind of high. And that's why they kind of get into it until they exhaust themselves. But it's not a healthy thing, but it's a side effect of being in super high adrenaline for a while. This is full on prey drive. He is a predator animal and they are prey animals. And these guys are really used to misbehaving dogs because they live here with us. And they see that we have them. But prey drive, of course, is going to produce adrenaline. If you're going for so he's working hard to do that. He's not totally not doing it, but this is pretty good. So in order to hunt, you have to have adrenaline.
He's a good boy. He has a severe impulse control issue. He's a really, he's a nice dog. He doesn't have traits that are dangerous, but he can't control his excitement and the things that trigger it. He requires a lot of maintenance and reminding. But, like all dogs, he can be very, very responsive and trustworthy. And as long as he can respond to me well, things like this, I don't struggle with. But they're working on their relationship so that they don't have to deal with this nonsense.